Nervously biting your lips, you were continuously tapping your feet with each other as your one and only cool maths professor, her husband, is distributing the test sheets of the last test, which, as usual, you didn't give well, and now you're preparing yourself to get a scold from him. Kang Wyan, hearing your name, you hesitantly stood up before walking to him. 2 out of 20. He spoke, keeping his gaze on a bundle of other papers, and just forwarded yours one, throwing you 2 papers from his hand. He's not gonna scold me, he thought, and you knew his mate. Sir, did I ask you sorry? You can go. But sir, I will. Miss Kang Ryan, I'm inaudible for you. I have said go back. We don't have time for your sorries. I'm tired of saying same thing again and again, and there must be 2 after hearing me. But it's only you on whom my words didn't affect even a bit. So you better don't waste our time as I have to teach them. His stern voice made you flinch time by time as you keep lowering your gaze, walk back to your seat with heavy heart and eyes. Soon the class ended and Jungkook looked at you. Miss Ryan, you're not going for a break and say solve the test paper again. Nodding in yes, he sighed as soon he left the class. You sat on your seat again while the other went out for a lunch break. You were taking out your notebook, but a presence of person disturbed you. Knowing who can be, you annoyingly say, "What are you doing here, Yuri?" "What do you mean? It's my class." "Oh, or I can say even my school too, as my father is principal after all." Correction, only principal, not the owner. Got it? Well, Yuri used to be my friend. Actually, when I started my college, so my parents' relation wasn't good as my mother started liking someone else. Hence, they argue daily, which indeed affect my mental health. I couldn't live by myself as I wasn't financially that strong, so I have to bear them. That's the reason I didn't talk to anyone in college, and I was popular with my beauty, so a lot of girls got jealous with me. But Yuri always tried to be my friend, and eventually I became friends with her. In second year, unfortunately, I also shared my parents' problem with her, but from the next day, she started making fun of me and my parents. But one day, she crossed her limits, and as I was really frustrated with everything, I started beating her, and then she played victim card, and I got suspended. Of course, she triggered me intentionally because she was jealous with my popularity, so she wanted me to be bad in everyone's eyes. After a stressful month, my parents decided to marry me with Jungkook before they got divorced. So I agreed to get rid of them and he joined our college as professor as he came from Busan. I get a chance to be in college again. We spent happily 2 months, but then jealous peeps. Well, I'm here to accompany my dear best friend. He acted like puking after seeing her disgusting fake smile. Best friend, my ass. Oops, sorry. Even my ass 100 times better than your face. She became silent as you proudly smirked at her. Now you go or wanna feed your empty tummy with insult? Insult, huh? This word is made for you who got insulted by everyone, even from your sugar daddy Jeon Jungkook. A smirk appeared on her face which triggered you, but you control. You know what? I'm not in mood to get into fight again, or I'll not waste a second to make this ugly face of yours more ugly by my beating. So you better get out. Not in mood, or bad girl is afraid to get suspended again from college? That disgusting smirk of her making you punch her face really hard. I don't have the stamina to bear your shitty words anymore. You stood up before gathering your stuff to left the class. Such a cool your bestie. Can't that is the truth, huh? Whatever you just spilled was pure lies. While facing her again, you answered and tried to leave again, but stopped on the track as she started speaking, standing right behind you. Oh, even that's that your mom left you and your father for her sugar daddy? And not gonna lie, you're proving that you're her daughter by making your professor your... That was it. Turning you punched hard on her face, you completely lost your temper and started beating. But some of the students who were passing from the hallway noticed this and came in class to stop you. Stop it, she's bleeding already. They were trying to pull you back, but you were sitting on her beating like crazy. But she was just crying instead of stopping you or fighting back. With jerk, they finally detached you from her and helped her. I have called principal. He's coming. He said to other students as they nodded, but Yuri smirked. You're psycho, just like your mother. Of course, she intentionally said that to trigger you more. How dare you to say that? Getting yourself free from their grips, you grip her hair tightly and about to punch again, but a voice halted your steps. Stop right there, Kang Ryan. There was principal fuming in anger. He loosed the grip and stood straight while Yuri ran to her father and hugged him. Dad, she beated me. My face is hurting so bad. She punched me so hard. Why did you do that, Ryan? Because she was insulting me and pet parents. No, Dad, she's lying. Mr. Jeon asked her to stay in class and solve the test. And I asked if she wants help, but she started arguing, and then fight happened between us. Miss Ryan, I had given her the chance last time when you beated her. You and kept arguing with other students. I ignored. But now you did it this again? That's enough. From tomorrow, don't come college. You're suspended. But why? You didn't give me a chance to explain. Whatever the matter was, you could say to me, but you beat her. So bad, even if it was someone else other than my daughter, then I would do the same. Okay, fine. I'll be out of this house. Rolling your eyes, you went to see to take your bag. Coming to her, you saw her smirk, but you smirked back at her before you sprang. Don't think you have won. Bumping her shoulder intentionally, you left the college building. Jeon Ryan, come out right now. You are in the kitchen making ramen to eat, but flinched as soon the loud bang of door you heard. And the next second, you heard your husband shouting your name, knowing the reason you prepared your mind before facing him. What happened? Coming out, he made his angry face. What happened? Why stop this? How many times do I have to tell you to behave yourself? Why can't you just focus on studies instead of fighting? He questioned strictly as he looked down playing with fingers. If I ask you something, then you should answer me right now. He little yelled with his deep voice that made you look up. I'm sorry. That's enough, Ryan. Every single time you do this kind of deed, you just say sorry. And this time you got suspended, and I got to know this for the second time. For God's sake, Ryan, this is your last year, and now you got suspended. It means you'll not write the exam. You literally wasted your year. You were supposed to graduate. If you didn't want to study, then you could have told me. I also wouldn't waste my time on you, even after being tired teaching. I help you in studies till late night. But what you did? Fight? You ruined everything, Ryan. And now the Siri won't fix anything. But I wasn't the one who started the fight. Damn bitch. You also raised your voice, but he cut it and yelled back. Watch your tongue, Ryan. I'll apologize to her tomorrow, also principal, and ask him to leave me join the game. He softly stated as he nodded and yes, right, you should clean up your own mess. I support you, ask them to give you a last chance, but don't mess it up again, got it? He turned his head and he nodded before going to your shared bathroom. You woke up late as you didn't have to go to college, and getting up, you got ready for going to college to apologize, and of course Jungkook wasn't at home as he would definitely have gone to college. Coming to college, you directly went to Yuri, who was in the empty class of yours with her friends, and you asked them to leave you both alone. They did after Yuri's approval. So, what are you doing here even after getting suspended? I came to apologize for yesterday. Oh my, really? Then start begging. Emma waiting. Laughing sarcastically, she gave Cook a smirk. But first, you have to delete those pics of us. Oh, which picture do I have with? Making innocent face, you raised one brow as you rolled your eyes. Cut the act, Yuri, and delete I don't have time. What if I want, and why are you scared after all, if you're innocent? I'm not scared, I just want to feel humor to get sprayed, just like before when you spread my personal problem to everyone. Oh, but aren't you the one who came to apologize? So don't put condition. But what if I won't get a chance to be in college again? What would you do with this picture? You froze in confusion as she denied with her hands. No way in the world I will take that risk. What if you get a chance? How I'll blackmail you? You were being smart, huh? When I told you not to give tests, but you learn and do tests by yourself, huh? And who told you? I saw you on the backside of college you study and also do practice and tests, etc. That's why you messed up with me yesterday again. So I would get suspended and can't give exams like before, right? She smirked proudly and nodded in yes. Yeah, right, same like before, but unfortunately my dad gave you a chance, but this time, no, a big no. You're playing with my career just because of your jealousy? What if I say yes? But this time I'm not jealous with your popularity as beautiful girl, but I'm jealous of your husband. Yes, I know, he's your husband, but in the college, I'll tell everyone that then you'll get suspended and he'll lose his job. I think there's no use to apologize to you, so I should go to your father now so that I can apologize to him. I'll join as I love to see you back in. Let's see. Hold back. You completed your words and your thoughts before going from there to the principal's office. So you are here for another chance, Miss Kangwayan. I don't know, but I wanted to hear something first. What are you doing, Wayan? He whispered in my ear, but I ignored. What is it? You'll know, sir. He nodded in confusion. Well, after coming here, I asked him to call Jungkook there. Then I presented my phone in front of him, where I recorded my and Yuri convo, which gave shock to all of them. Is this true? But Mr. Jeon, you didn't tell me you're married. Standing up from his chair, he asked Jungkook being astonished. Sir, actually we didn't want to reveal our relation in college because of gossips and the kind of act which you did, but it happened. Why you did this? Explain it to me. No, that is lie. It's not a lie. Let me explain, sir. And then secretly she got my and Mr. Jeon's picture from my phone. She threatened me not to do good in his studies, and the rest you have heard already. But why you didn't tell me before all of this? Because I thought you'll not believe me, that's why this time I didn't let my anger took over me. Instead, I made plain yesterday and gave you proof. You played really dirty, Miss Yuri. Yes, Yuri, I didn't expect this from you. Even after being daughter of principal, you look that blue. And I didn't expect this from you, Wayne. You recorded us. How do? Am I look like a fool to you? Who'll come to apologize to you? Huh? Never in my dream. I just came here to show your real face to your father. I smirked, which triggered her, but I was satisfied. You should apologize right now. No way in the world I'll apologize her. Don't anger me up. He growled angrily, and in the end she apologized to me. I'm sorry, Mr. Jeon and Miss Wyan. Also, you can join again, and Yuri, I'm suspending you. Yuri started begging to her dad as I went to her. Look, who is begging now? That was called karma. Whispering in her ear, a satisfied smirk appeared on my lips as I patted her shoulder before stepping back. No, sir, you don't have to apologize. It's okay. And also let her give exams because I'm not evil like her. She's right, sir. He got angry with us as I immediately left from there. Wine, listen, I could hear Jungkook's voice calling me, but it's my time, Mr. Jeon. Ooh. And not to forget, before going home, I secretly punched Yuri just to satisfy myself. And I indeed feel so free after doing so. Entering in my apartment, I was about to go in bedroom, but Jungkook held my wrist and pulled me back. I turned to face him. I'm really guilty for what I did, Ryan. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. I didn't know about your past thing. I just knew that they got divorced. Looking down his breathtaking face, I made him look at me. It's okay. It wasn't your fault. It was a real reaction. Even if I would be in your place, I would react the same. Really? Thank you so much, Ryan. Catching me off guard, he hugged me after really long as I do the same. Why you didn't tell me all about this before? After what you did, I was confused to trust anyone, but after spending 2 months with you, I thought to tell you. Then you started being cold jerk to me. And then to save her job, I didn't tell you, or she would spread false rumor about us, but it's not like I was scared of her. I was just waiting for the perfect time to reveal her. I said before pulling out from a hug. I'm sorry, I thought you couldn't focus on studies because of our relation. That's why I started being cold towards you. So you can focus on studies. It's okay, now everything's fine. Thank you so much, Patty. Saying he pecked her cheeks, which got red in response. Someone's being romantic, huh? Yeah, that someone is your husband. Don't have to act cold anymore. But I'm not that easy to get, Professor. Stick to me saying I wrapped my hands around his neck as he pulled me closer by my waist before whispering in my neck. Then what my little bride want, You asked me why something gave me chills as his hand went to mine before squeezing it as I immediately stepped back and playfully slapped his hand. Behave as Professor, and I'm asking you to take me on a date. Got it? Well, you.